The late Chief of Defense Forces, General Francis Ogola, has been remembered for his generosity and the willingness to work for a safer country. He has been remembered for his relationship with Christ. At the same time, the opposition leader Raila Odinga called on the government to speed up the investigation to determine the cause of the crash that claimed the lives of 10 military officials, as Yvonne Kemuma now reports.
At the Ulinzi Sports Complex, various leaders eulogized the late Chief of Defense Forces, General Francis Ogola, as they celebrated his commitment towards a secure country. In his address, President William Ruto recalled the events leading up to the appointment of General Francis Ogola as the Chief of the Armed Forces and later how the General worked during his term.
I had made a conscious, deliberate decision that we were going to take a different trajectory as a country, where merit, professionalism, and competence must come before ethnicity.
Joel Omondi Rabuku, the son to the late CDF, remembered him as a generous man, emphasizing that the security and prosperity of the country were of utmost importance to him during his work. In his address, Joel reiterated how his father loved reading and playing golf. He also urged the remaining soldiers to continue working to eliminate crime and maintain peace in the country.
Firstly, you heard from Bishop Lele about his love for God. Somewhere in that helicopter wreck is his Bible, which was his most precious possession. Anyone who worked with him in DHQ, MAB, lab, wherever, can attest that he always had a Bible with him. And I am hoping they're able to retrieve it from the accident. I'd want to keep it as a memento.
Opposition leader Raila Odinga urged Kenyans to embrace unity and eradicate tribal discrimination. Odinga called on the government to conduct investigations to determine the cause of the accident while urging the government to review military equipment.
He showed that he loved his country and he was prepared to serve and die on behalf of his country. We take comfort in listening to his son talk about him. And when I saw Joel talk there, I said, this is a case of the general is dead. Long live the general.
Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua remembered Ogola for his kindness, acknowledging that although the general was tough, he was also compassionate, and everyone he interacted with felt
General
his
Ogola,
warmth.
despite being a very tough general and commander, who is celebrated for his various accomplishments, was also a very humorous man. He was full of very good jokes, and many a time in tense situations, he would make everybody feel comfortable.
General Francis Ogola began his career in the force 40 years ago in 1984. Until his death, the general was a four-star general serving as the Chief of the Defense Forces. Yvonne Kemuma, KUTV.